tie.
I'm unemployed and I'm getting ready to go to dinner with my friend Bea, so I just want to show you my outfit.
Only women will get unemployed and still be going out to dinner. It's called rice, beans, chicken. What are you guys doing, you know?
And that is not going to prevent me from eating my breakfast, eating it in my cart.
It is not. That double chin shows that. What's up, guys? Like I say on my channel all the time, modern women keep going to these high-priced institutions to get some degree that nobody cares about to get jobs that aren't going to make them any money. These jobs are also the first jobs out the door when layoffs come. So if you've been following the news, all sectors are laying off people: the tech sector, corporate America, and the federal government. And of course, modern women have to go on social media and complain about it. Let's take a look.
I just got laid off from my job, and that is not going to prevent me from eating my breakfast, eating it in my cart.
It is not. That double chin shows that. It is not going to prevent shit.
We are going through a merger, or the company is. We got bought out late last year, and there have been layoffs going on since then, even before then. But yeah, I was there for 14 years. And straight out of high school, that was my first job out of high school. I grew so much there, professionally, personally. I was always so proud to say that I had been through or gone through all the changes along with the company. And yeah, I prepared myself for it though yesterday. It's like I was nesting or something. Like I knew. And there's troubleshoot items or things that you have pending. So I started just, getting rid of those and just kind of wrapping things up, And I prepped my husband for it last night. And yeah, I'm just thankful to have made so many connections there, and we'll see what the future holds. But what makes me feel better as a mom is that summer's coming. I get to participate in all the field days without having to take time off. I get to not be rushing my kids in the mornings, because that was the hardest part about work. It's going to be okay. Stay tuned.
She's going through it.
Hi, my name is Cassie. Today marks exactly 6 months since I've been laid off from my corporate job.
She got some bad Botox. You see this eyebrow? Cooked. She probably can't afford it anymore. She got one side.
And I'd like to talk about it because feels like everybody is laid off right now. To date, I've applied to over 350 jobs, and I've had 5 recruiters respond. I don't know what other sites to look for, things to...
She's cooked. Now we got the young women getting laid off.
So
they went into the workforce thinking they could get by on their beauty. And I'm sure that worked for a little while until the boss was like, she's hot, but is she doing anything? Not at all.
On Thursday, today's Monday, and I have a lot of thoughts, so let's talk about it. For reference, I'm 28 years old. I've been working in corporate America for, 8 years. I graduated college in 2018, and this is my second, technically third time getting laid off if you include a furlough from COVID. I was not expecting it at all. I was pretty blindsided, but I am super, super thankful for this layoff versus my last one, and let me explain to you why. The last time I got laid off, I was 24 years old, and I had just purchased my condo. So my first piece of property, the only piece of property I own, I used most of my savings to purchase it. It's truly my biggest...
That's not the smartest thing. I mean, maybe. I'm assuming she has student debt, so...
accomplishment. And 2 months later, I had no employment.
There you go. That's what I said. I'm like, I don't know if that's a good idea to use all your savings to do that. But women, we like the feeling cool, right? We really always want to feel cool because we never leave high school. That's why we want to date the cool guy. That's why we want to do the cool thing. And we feel very cool if we can say we're a property owner. And so therefore we own property even when it makes no sense to. And we have no skills to maintain it. Personally, I will not own property until I am married, because I just could not. Do you know what? I've had the money to own property, right? But from my head, I can't take care of it. I can't fix my head personally, right? I can't fix anything. I can't and I don't really want to learn it. There's people that are into that stuff, not me. So, or the time it would take, I'd rather just make a YouTube video and I could make more money doing that, right? I'm not saying this is the right way to think. It's just how I think. And I've seen women, friends of mine that bought property, but their dads are always the one doing it. And I'm my dad is such a saint. he built me a studio at home, right? That I could work. What a great father, right? And because of that, right? I don't want to give him another problem, right? Like, I'm like, you already did this for me. That's enough. But, women, the thing is, like, men will buy a house and it's their house, and women, it's like their house that their simps, their boyfriends, and their dads take care of. Yeah, so personally, no.
I vowed to myself from that moment on, I would never let myself feel so scared and so helpless ever again, because I truly wasn't sure what I was going to do. Like, I was like, I think I'm going to be on food stamps. And my parents, just for a backstory, like, I had no assistance getting my house. My parents sent me dish towels as a thank you present. Like, I 100% did this on my own. So it was 100% my responsibility to figure out what I'm going to do. With that being said, I then met my now fiance a year and a half later, and I live in his house, and we rent out my property still. So we do make a little bit of rental income. I also teach Pilates, and I own my own Pilates grip socks business. And I have done
Pilates. So she sells something on Instagram. Okay. See, do you see, like, I'm so tired. I don't know what it is about young millennials and Gen Z, but everyone says they have a business, and they don't actually have a business. They sell things on their Instagram. Like, I just want to call it what it is.
This weekend what is called redistributing my calories, now knowing one of my sources of income will be diminished. So I guess my biggest piece of advice here for women, because that's who I'm really talking to, but truly anyone, is do not put all of your eggs in one basket. I don't care if you have the best corporate job in the world. I don't care if you think you have the job security. I used to tell people that this was the job I was retiring to, and I absolutely got blindsided by this. But I do not have to worry about how I'm going to put food on the table or what I'm going to do when I wake up tomorrow, because I have 2 other sources of income, 3 if you count my rental, 3 other sources of income, but 2 other businesses, teaching Pilates and owning my Pilates sub company, that I can now put more of my calories in and redistribute while...
Translation, my fiance's helping me. Yeah, I mean, does she scream? Like, does this scream, I'm very financially responsible? It's convenient. She got a fiance. Yeah.
Looking for more full-time work. I am not saying quit your job and going all in on being an entrepreneur. If that suits you, great. But I love corporate America. I've always loved the stability of it, but do not put all of your eggs in one basket. I don't care if it's a hobby, an interest, something you might kind of be interested in. Dive into it, explore it, and figure out how to monetize it, because truly, you never know when you're going to get a random meeting on your calendar that you're going to get laid off. I'm not trying to fearmonger. I'm just being realistic. And it's really important just for your character development and as a person to have like a multifaceted personality, to be able to have hobbies that I've been able to monetize and take as something outside of work. I love teaching because I work from home and it gets me out of the house, but I also know I can kind of flow in and flow out of it as much as I want, depending on what I need in my life. So like, truly, if you have not already, like, especially everybody, but really women, like, because that's who I'm talking to, like, find something you're minorly interested in. It does not have to be the fire that's lit under your ass. It doesn't have to be your be-all, end-all passion project. You don't have to be obsessed with it every day. You're not going to be obsessed with anything every single day. But you need to find something that you can lean into and just figure out additionally, like, how you could monetize that. Like, what you...
Sex work. That's what most women are going to pick. See, it's almost like we love the ups and downs in life, so we're like smiling in our layoff videos. We just love it. The ups, the downs. We can't help but enjoy the drama. So
Got laid off. I'm not really sure how to feel right now. I guess I was naive and I never thought that this would happen to me. I see videos on TikTok all the time of people being laid off, and I've always just thought, like, ooh, that really sucks. Like, what do you do when you get laid off?
see, men would say, how do I prepare if that happens? Not all.
And I don't actually know what to do. I think I have cried all of my tears, and now I can talk a little bit better. This was an extreme shock to me and everyone else on the team. Not what we expected at all. And I like to see things as like glass half full, so I'm trying my best to look on like the bright side and that like God has a plan for me. And like I know that and I trust that, but this is also just a lot to process. So I don't really have many words, and the words that I do have don't really make sense. But it's no shocker that I have been wanting to become an influencer.
Always your backup plan. And I hate saying that because that's what I did. But God has favorites. I don't know what to tell you, ladies. It worked out for some of us.
And I'm like, maybe this.
Yeah. Do I think I'm going to look at her page at the end of this and see if I think she actually has an okay look for a female influencer, because she's the right level of attractiveness / girl next door. Like, she's not going to be able to make money off of being hot. She's not hot enough, but like the relatable girl next door, she kind of has that look.
This is the time, because this is, I think, really
She might have a little too much. She might have lip filler.
relatable for a lot of people.
Not bad,
It's
though.
very real life. And so now I'm gonna, share my journey of what it's like to go through this process of being laid off, finding a new job. I'm also moving, so there's just a lot of things that are changing in my life very suddenly. But I know that it's like for the better, and everything happens for a reason. And maybe this is all meant to be for the sake of like my social media. I don't know. I'm just trying to look on the bright side, because I genuinely love social media, and it's.
Let me look. Let me see. Well, how is her content? Not doing too well. Yeah, I didn't know if she had the personality for it. I didn't know if she was entertaining enough. Let's see.
Okay, what Bea got? Okay, hi, I need your input on an Easter outfit, so comment below what I should do. Okay, so I have a few different purse options.
Okay, she's not the worst. I like her vocal tone. I'm going to give her pros. None of these videos are super interesting, though. And I don't know if she's likable enough to do... Like, there's a girl named Jenna who did pretty well on TikTok.
I'm unemployed, and I'm getting ready to go to dinner with my friend Bea, so I just want to show you my outfit.
Only women will get unemployed and still be going out to dinner. It's called rice, beans, chicken. What are you guys doing,
She is buying tonight because, like I said, I'm unemployed, laid off.
That is her really cute... Oh, I guess she's... The other girl's buying that. I really like that sweater. These jeans are... I saw a tweet that said these jeans are responsible for the declining birth rate, and I do have to agree. So ugly. I hate loose jeans. I don't see a future for her, but hey, I just want to be famous. Well, you're going to have to work harder than this. When I was trying to make it on TikTok, I think I posted 10 videos a day. I was obsessed. Now, did this lead? But these are 60-second videos. Now, I'm going to be honest, guys. Did this lead to me posting some embarrassing stuff? Hell yeah, it did. Oh, my God. I sometimes thank God that they deleted my TikTok account. I had some really good videos on there, but and so when I see women that say they want to be TikTokers and they have no job, I expect 10 videos a day. Now, you might think, oh, my gosh, I'm not creative enough. I can't think of them. Why are you being a YouTuber? Why are you... This is like my 5th video filmed today, and these are low level. This is reaction. Reactions aren't the hardest thing to film in the world. But if I could do that, I don't see why you, with no job, are posting one video a day. Bro, like, if you're gonna, you know what? If you want to go for the social media thing, go for it. But don't half-ass it. And then it's I have to react to you crying on TikTok when it doesn't work out. Well, of course it's not going to work out. You're posting one video a day. Anyways, but hey, put your thoughts in the comments, guys. Like the video on your way out. Please subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks so much for tuning in.